Okay, admit it, you guys. You imagine yourselves engaging the Orc army yourselves with that one. Let's go ahead and change the skin. Let's go back to Neon, but stick with Mono Turbo. The next is an arranged version of Zophar versus Lucia, the final battle theme from Lunar Eternal Blue. This is from the soundtrack that it came with the game when I originally bought it, so it's slightly different than what it is in the game. And at the beginning of battle, you have the heroine Lucia reflecting on her adventure with the main character Hero. And she comes from the Blue Star, not knowing anything about humanity, not knowing anything about what it means to be a human. And the beginning starts with her reflecting on her journey and how she met her companions and how they changed her for the better. And then it gets into the actual battle theme. And I'll give my opinion on that once it's over. I have a 7-word summary for that song. Now that is a final battle theme. One of the best. That's all I have to say. Next is actually an arrangement from the Lufia Curse of the Sinistrals DS remake of Lufia 2. And I kind of mentioned this in my Lufia 2 LP, that the remake was pretty good. It just had a few flaws, and in it I didn't kind of like the use of the music. But on the OST, there's a second disc with some arrangements of the arrangements used in the game, and this version is the Sinistral battle theme. And if you ever watched the 80s Transformers and you just hear Optimus Prime say Autobots roll out, there's a trope on TV tropes say Autobots rock out, and this fits very well. I mean, look at that thing. It's sloping all the way down and nothing but yellow and red for 90% of the song. Here we go. Damn. Can you imagine going up against gods with that theme blaring in the background? You know, that's just the time when you cannot lose no matter what. And speaking of final battle themes, the next is from Persona 3, The Battle for Everyone's Souls. I actually played Persona 3 after Persona 4, so I didn't like it as much. It didn't seem as memorable, especially in the music, until the final month. The town theme and the final battle theme are really what stick out in my mind on this game. And it's even better when you're playing the actual game because you have the final boss with this absolutely bone-chilling voice talking in between each of his phases. And that makes it even better, but for now, the music alone will suffice. Here we go. Now, to give context for that song, you're a small group of high schoolers, plus a robot, an elementary school kid, and a dog, against the embodiment of death. And one thing I noticed about the Persona games is the one-woman wail from the Velvet Room never gets old and only contributes to that song quite well. And to answer a question in the chat, yes, I am excited for Persona 5, but I'm not going to get too excited because we don't know how long we have to wait for it. And I'll just go ahead and jump in. The next is from Tales of the Abyss. The second or third overworld theme, I kind of forget which. It is Guilt, Duty, and cuts off right there. This is the world map theme after Luke rejoins the party when he realizes what a jerk he's been and how much he needs to change and just how much weight is on his shoulders after what he did. And I won't spoil too much because this isn't until the second act of the game, but the turning point is something that he will probably never ever be able to fully overcome throughout the whole game, even though he does his best. And he really turns into a sympathetic character when he starts realizing that, hey, if I need to improve things, I need to first improve myself. And can't you just feel the weight of the world on your shoulders as you traverse the map with that one playing? Motoi Sakuraba definitely hit it out of the ballpark with this one. Now this next one is sung by Russell Watson. It is the end credits theme of Castlevania Curse of Darkness. The best thing about this game, and the one thing I would tell people, yes, it is worth playing through the whole game to hear this. Oh, I just barely missed the stealth bonus on that, and I was playing left-handed. But that's okay. It is a song that just sends chills down my spine every single time. And Russell Watson is a singer who I wish I just had a sliver of the musical talent that he has. I actually took up a couple of instruments in my life, and I kind of felt like what Winchester says in an episode to MASH, when he says to a musician, "I can play the notes, but I can't make the music." And that's how I always felt when I tried to take up an instrument. I felt like I was playing the instrument but not playing the music. So I'm very envious of people with musical talent and can just reach out with their voice or with their fingers to touch the hearts of every one of those who listens in to them.